Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Optimism Town here in Darkest Dungeon 2. We have an envious relationship here to manage. We're going to have to figure out exactly what we want to do with Bonnie's action bar. And we got a hopeful relationship that we can probably actually make some use out of. Certainly we're gonna play Binding Shadows a lot. Let us go forth into the Shroud and take a moment here at the beginning to just fix some things up.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
So it pulled Cauterize. I don't think that's what I actually want. I think we probably want to remove Hearthlight. And then we just don't use Backdraft. That's pretty straightforward. And nobody else's bars should be any different. Fade to Black is something we were already running. Everybody's already holding items and stuff. We have a little laudanum to work with. Okay. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And as a refresher, it'd be cool if we could visit the Hoarder and, yeah, just fight stuff. Continue to fight stuff. So, we have an academic study here. Unique trinkets and stress healing. Should be a couple of academic studies available to us. Although they are positioned such that it's very difficult to get too many of them. I feel like we want to go up this right side. Right, do we see a Hoarder anywhere? We don't. There's a field hospital, which we definitely could use to hit. I had to start with an armor loss, but I kind of wonder if maybe the move is to just go right forever here. Oh, there are hero shrines. There is certainly something to be said for hitting some hero shrines. We still don't have, yeah, Alhazred still doesn't have Anamnesis, so we still don't even know what that does. But I sure would like to, because it gets more than doubled in value by this. And our next hero shrine with Alhazred is the last one, right? So what if we tacked left? Yeah. We could go left here, left again, then right to the hospital, and still pick up 2 studies. Okay, I think I like that enough. It behooves us to at least find out what anamnesis is. I don't even know what the word means. It's probably a thing that I could have looked up. It might have been worthwhile. Alright, it's just some guys. And they're very fast dogs who are protecting each other. Okay, fine by me. You are the only person who gets to act. That's a shame. I guess we just stab this dude. I could weakening curse him, I suppose. If he's about to get his turn anyway. Yeah. Damn it, 25% resist. Ugh. Our enemies sure do resist our stuff a lot. Well, he may as well have been weakened. I mean, I want to go offensive. That's kind of a lot of bleed. I'm just going to throw the bandages at it. Maybe I'm being a little aggressive with our supplies, but I think that's worthwhile. All right, so Razor's Wit doesn't do anything with the combo token. It just gives him a combo token. Slice Off's really not where I want to be here. This is kind of awkward. So yeah, we have made ourselves unable to move or be moved. I think that actually ends up being a good thing.
A master stroke.
We can just use our abilities that move us around without having to worry about actually moving and then moving back. Oof. Okay. Friend, you need a little bit of assistance. You're not bleeding for very much. But if I don't go for a reconstruction now, you might actually die. Well, okay, I guess this guy I can probably just kill. He's at 4 bleed. In fact, this guy I definitely just kill. Okay. That's better.
On to the next.
Please don't shoot my jester. Okay. Couldn't go much more like the thing I said than that. Do I want to indiscriminate science here? Will it work? Like, this is a token. It looks like it's just trying to heal him for 10%. So I think it ignores the permanent token, which makes sense. That being the case, then I mean, we got to burn that riposte at some point. Man, you really had to dodge that? Oh, I was going to cauterize. Oops. Well, I certainly shouldn't attack in this situation. I guess I'm going to... You won't actually move forward. You'll just get that token. Yep. I just totally fucking spaced, and then you're stunned. This is terrible. This is terrible news. Come on.
Another blow on the bruise.
Leave him alone.
Fellowship forged through toil.
All right, let's just gain a little bit of relationship at least. And perhaps the psychologically cruelest thing that this game does, making you hear harmed dog noises. I'm still not willing to have the Jester hit a creature that has riposte up. I just don't think it's a good idea. You're dead already. Yeah, I'll take it. That's fine. Never mind. In fact, I simply will not. Okay, that could have been better.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Do we know? We don't know what the node we're going to is. Okay, we do now. It's an assistance encounter. So we have a little while before the next combat. And we have our wheels. Let's get some patch up going. How did I manage to go all the way around that giant thing? Okay, yeah, Sarmenti's, he's fine. So you would like to... Is that combat items? It's in items. Okay. You would like food. We don't have any good food unlocked, so I think that's a real loser of a proposition. Let's take this one.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Okay, that's a good in item. I'm happy about that. And back to full light, almost certainly.
It is low indeed to profit in destruction.
Okay, pretty similar. Ouch. Alright, we might be able to bring down the crack shot before it gets a turn. Yeah, probably. This is going to do 3 damage. Okay, yeah, this should be exactly enough. Cool, cool, cool. And then you can just bleed this nerd. Or do we start on the dog? We probably can't kill... I mean, it comes down to whether the dodge happens or not. Let's go for it. Ouch. Alright, well, this will work at least. So that seems like a no-brainer. That's a lot of points of debuff we're removing there. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That guy has a higher than normal fire resist. Yeah, it actually is kind of nice that those moves do not bounce us around so much.
Haste and carelessness.
Do I still get my... I don't.
Of the unprepared.
Oh, because you don't even spend the token. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Honestly, his burn resist is not actually all that high, even. I'm going to use the other bandages here.
Calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
Wow, 17% got 2 resists in a row.
The slow suffering begins. Extinguished at last.
This is kind of ridiculous the way this is going. Ugh, and there's nothing you can do to damage the person in the front at all. Ah, that's such a bummer. Alright, is it worth doing a cauterize? No, let's just try for the 3rd time to start a fire on this thing with a very low fire resist.
Dissection. An unavoidable end.
Alright, the moment the thing's no longer in the back row, obviously, we just paste it.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
And hopefully no more combat for a little while. Although, I mean, obviously, like, the rewards of combat are important. I just use a little bit of regen time here. Alright, let's do it.
Chapter 5. An eternal flame. Emerging from his trance, he met the charred, steaming corpses of his acolytes with a shudder. He could sense the eldritch entity stalking the edges of his consciousness, probing for weaknesses. He had become a beacon, a conduit to unknown regions, and would be assailed by those blasphemous forces all the rest of his days.
I put so much effort into keeping those acolytes alive, you know? Alright, so Anamnesis, 1 to 2 damage, but causes a bleed. So with the plus 125% damage buff, this... Oh, it hits everybody. It hits the entire enemy party. Oh, okay. I see, I see. Chaotic Offering gives us a bunch of power for the expense of 15% damage and a random side effect. Gosh, I wish I knew what those words meant. Alright, and as always, we must go and actually look at the upgraded versions of these things. So this reduces the damage and the cooldown. This takes it all the way up to 1 to 3 damage. Okay, well, obviously, I would like to run that. Let's cut the Burning Stars, which we will never be in position for again. This is interesting. seems to me like you probably will not... Yeah, gosh. You probably will not be in position to use this when there are actually 4 enemies, right? Because of the time it takes to build up the 2 charges of power. Well, whatever. Okay, what are we doing next? We are going right here, which means we're going to a location that we don't know anything about. And then continuing forward. Who knows? Who knows what we're running into? Hopefully not battle after battle after battle. Oh, another shrine. Cool.
Who will face the half-remembered horrors of their past?
So you're done. You're done. I don't really feel like either of these two needs a new skill, like, terribly badly. Let's check out your stuff.
Chapter 2. Music of the Night. He could learn this unearthly hymn and claim it as his own.
What follows the chorus? Probably the verse, I would guess. The verse again? There's gonna be a bridge at some point. Something a little different. Now, do we do the bridge now? Solo like your life depends on it. I love this icon. That's pretty rad. So he did a verse, I do the chorus. I feel like we got the shape of this thing. I mean, it's letting me try to do a finale. Yeah, I was gonna say, he seems like he still has a lot of health left, but...
Ambition so long dormant within him.
Ah.
He delighted in fantasies of fame, renown, and respect.
That's a pretty good skill, actually. Pretty relevant to our situation here. I think we probably turn off Battle Ballad for that. This is going all right so far. I can't believe Sarmenti's still not back at full health. My dude took a beating, that is for sure. All right, and here at the field hospital, what do we want to drop? Who needs to drop something most immediately? Curmudgeon kind of sucks. Slow-handed's pretty bad. Ooh, I only have 8 relics. Shit. I don't suppose you take trade. No. Okay, we can't actually get anything then. Ooh, I can get some medicinal herbs though. Right? Because Paracelsus, yeah, Paracelsus heals better if she's holding medicinal herbs. So we'll take that. And you can equip some laudanum. That probably is overdue. Okay, and I think that's all we can do here, actually, because we have so few... Shit, I totally didn't realize how low I was on relics. I mean, alright, it's fine. I would have liked to remove
Whispers.
one or two traits there. Okay, so... Lose a point of armor into battle, and then I think we just go... Just stay to the right. Seems reasonable.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
I will say, despite the fact that it feels like we've done a bunch of combat already, and we've done like useful things,
Primeval.
we really are not
born
pulling in the
monoliths were torn up
currencies.
from the ocean floor by some unaccountable tectonic action.
Ooh. Fight, fight, or flee. I mean, I think we should be able to fight. We have a point of loathing that I would love to lose. Whose relationship do I want to tank is the question. I guess the Jester and Bonnie already don't like each other. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we do have the fear of fisher folk here.
Yourself.
Also, gosh, they're fast. So we don't know what your deal is, but you're probably a huge problem. My guess would be you're a huge problem. Okay, you know, on crit +1. Okay, yeah, let's try to get rid of this thing. It seems scary. How's your fire resist there, friend? Not very good at all, it turns out. Alright, we just need to give him a little tap. I'm going to let the Jester use his new ability, actually. Okay, the bleed works. The bleed is sufficient.
On to the next.
Ouch. Okay.
Straightforward and effective.
I could just let Bonnie do this. Am I better off? This guy probably won't resist the bleed. Yeah, I'm gonna let Bonnie cauterize the wound. Jeez. That's pretty harsh.
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
That sucks. Somebody has a thing for this. I removed my Hearthlight. Oh, we didn't have the upgraded version anyway. We can do this just to strip that defense buff. Okay, got the fire out of it as well. That's cool. Okay, pretty grim. I don't know. I guess remove it from... Well, removing it from yourself isn't going to accomplish much. Yeah, alright. And then you kind of Can't really do much of value here. I guess we can fuck up a corpse. Try to move this guy forward a little. Damn it, did you just get rabies from interacting with that? That sucks. Jesus. No enemy ever wants to attack anyone except the Jester. Alright, we have a guaranteed crit on Weird Reconstruction here. We're gonna go for it. Hey, they do remember how to hit the other spaces. Okay, that guy is super dead.
Measured and steady.
But there's nothing really to do except finish the job, I guess. Yeah, the poor Jester has been death's doored like a dozen times this run.
Wealth is worthless without purpose.
I'm gonna give the Jester a bonus healing received thing.
Abates.
Ugh. Rabies is very bad for you. We have a disease cure, right? Yeah, we just gotta make it to the inn to use it. Does anybody else... I'm debating about whether or not I want to keep the unwavering standard up. I think we'll just drop it. We definitely go right here.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Yeah, unfortunately we're going to lose our wheels bonus. Oh, we got one more tick of healing right before it happened though, which is nice. Yeah, we gotta unlock some other kind of food item. Huh. It's a spooky painting. So do we want some kind of strange some kind of change in stress, plus good quirk, plus some kind of quirk, or also that thing? I guess this one? Or maybe it's any one of those things, I guess? Alright, Death Seeker is not
We must
terrible.
keep moving.
I'm going. It turns out horses have a little bit of startup time. Okay, everybody just calm down. We gotta de-stress
Handsome rendering of
Sarmenti.
that devilish degenerate who so eagerly welcomed us to his table.
It is indeed. Traits, or you're looking at trinkets and combat items. I mean, we don't really need trinkets. Potentially a trait. Let's go trait. Martyr, but occultophobic. Really? Alhazred occultophobic? I don't know if I believe that. Okay, this is not a very good trait. Cementi's freaking everybody out because of his stress level, I think. Jesus, okay, I'm gonna deal with it. I can't do it until we get into combat, though. Alright, light plus scouting. I mean, scouting at this point is very low value. But I would like the light.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is
Cool.
ours now.
Okay, everybody got back to full health before we lost the wheels anyway. All right. Are we good? Are we going to be okay? We really need to apply some de-stress here immediately, I think. For the entire battle. Probably not a big deal. We're not doing much in the way of just like normal range damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. You have got to de-stress, my friend. Okay, seems like an okay time for a plague grenade.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
It would be pretty sick if we finished this quickly. Ouch. Okay, so he is guaranteed to gain a taunt on round start. Guess we may as well open him up. I think his heal happens before the bleed does. I wonder, will this remove the taunt? It probably will, right? Yeah, okay. So this will let you just start some more fires.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Ouch. This should be pretty solid, and 25% crit. No luck. I can't do an inspiring tune from this position. Yeah, I guess I should have removed that from the bar, huh? Well, we'll do this instead. Can't really do anything to manage my stress levels. Just gotta go through. Although that did a lot for my personal stress level. Jeez. All right, well. That ought to do it, hopefully. Do I want to throw this in the hopes of getting a point of relationship off of it? I think so. No? No love? All right.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
It was worth fishing for. I will say, I think we've pulled quite a lot of mastery, which will be nice. The wounding words is definitely interesting.
The loathing whispers.
We definitely have some, gosh, we have a lot of trinkets that I want to equip all at the same time. Ooh, smoke bombs. Ooh. And finally, a chance to take care of some of these numbers. We have a lot of stress, and it was really building fast
Lower your
there.
guard. Soften your gaze.
Candles rewarded.
It is safe here.
Amateur weaponsmith is very whatever. Head injury sucks a bunch. Yeah, especially on Alhazred. Hooray! Okay. So first things first. I'm gonna have you eat a slime mold because your HP is bad. You two are going to enjoy a moment with this calming incense. It no longer shows him. I wish it showed the disease as obviously on the screen as it does on the travel screen. But yeah, the leeches will get the rabies out of you. Somehow that also made him germophobic, because nothing can ever be easy.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Alright, what else do we have in item-wise? Just food. And our relationships are not great. Yeah. Alright, in particular, Bonnie is not getting along with people.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
We can go back up to full armor. We get 1 point of wheels healed.
The roads are
So
rife
let's
with
do
peril.
that.
A little protection is always welcome.
We have a little bit of money left, and I would, in fact, like to de-stress and work on relationships a little bit. So we could buy 3 whiskey flasks. I mean, we got to deal with stress more than we have, though, right? 2 de-stress items. The bounty hunter is available as well. We still haven't really tried him out. I think we're probably not going to do the wounding words as much as I love plus 50% damage. Just because I kind of feel like I like the way everybody's set up right now. I guess your trinkets are not amazing. Minus 33% max HP on you is like very dangerous. But yeah, I don't know. It's risky for sure. And so much of his damage comes from the actual bleed. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. This is probably still okay. Like, the loss of 2 speed probably isn't changing things too much. At 2 speed, he's also last in the turn order, almost certainly. Yeah, I think I like the way this is set up. Oh, we can take off backdraft and put Hearthlight back on and maybe even improve it. We can turn off Inspiring Tune and put Battle Ballad back on. At least does something. It's scary to go out there with this much stress, especially not knowing what we'll be able to do in terms of containing it. But if we buy both of these, I can only buy 1 whiskey. And well, okay, we could do some pipeweed. Pipeweed's like whiskey that de-stresses people. My plan was to work on Alhazred and Bonnie's relationship, which we could do with the pipeweed.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Okay, and that gets them back up to neutral. And then Sarmenti, like we probably, is there another relationship that we can actually change meaningfully? Probably not. So I don't think it does make sense to buy whiskey then. So I think we just take the de-stresses. Really, dude? Well, I guess I should have checked. There is going to be one more inn before the end of the run. There's another region. So I guess I'll just hold on to the other one for the moment.
One learns
All right.
quickly.
We pulled 3 points of mastery. What most needs upgrading? Harvest is probably high priority. I think actually Hearthlight, the ability to just remove blinds from the whole party is, I think, pretty meaningful. Trying to think, is there anything else that we were waiting on? Weakening Curse is kind of good when upgraded. Vulnerability Hex is kind of good when upgraded. Yeah. This gives him a dodge. Is there anything we would want to upgrade here? I guess maybe Plague Grenade. Let's grab Hearthlight. And Plague Grenade for the situations where we have to use Plague Grenade. I feel okay about those upgrades, I think. And Sarmenti, you're just kind of in rough shape. I can't really do anything about your health. Alright, we do need to equip people with combat items. And with that, I guess let's get out there.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
So avoid the Hoarder for this. Visit a creature den. And just like so much combat. Or go to the sluice and have whatever kind of time you're going to have in the sluice. I think that's the move.
Unexplored. A risky proposition.
Yeah, I agree. Wayne knows where I'm at. Okay.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Ounce of prevention is not a thing we're likely to use, but again, we get to control stress pretty well here.
Resentment. The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
Okay. So we're going to have to check Bonnie's bar again, because she's had a skill that we don't want forced onto it.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
We probably are not going to play run and hide. And then Alhazred probably just doesn't use vulnerability hex. Like, weakening curse is the one we upgraded. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. We got a little bit lucky there, I think.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
This is a very creepy area. They've done a good job with that. It's peaks. Fight them or run away. Well, there's no cost to the runaway, but if we fight them, we could drop some loathing. Yeah. Impede us and no vengeance. And sadly, they are hail. But also, they're not seeing so well. That head injury really sucks. We gotta do something about that. Wilbur. All grown up, I guess. I mean, I think let's just go for this thing. It's a coin flip on the hit. Can I remove dodge? No, not really. Yeah. Oh, if the bleed had landed, that would have been that thing dealt with. That's super annoying. Okay. Well, that being the case, we can use Plague Grenade to strip some of these charges as well. But I should probably make sure I'm getting rid of the Carrion Eater, right? No, let me use the Plague Grenade because we have the Jester coming up, and I want to... and of course, 10 million stress. Ugh. Resistances. Always and forever, they are resistant. Alright, let's fuck some shit up. Can't actually directly target you. I think we're gonna keep using laudanum in a way that feels very inefficient. Well, I mean, at this point, I think we're kind of all in on getting rid of this thing as fast as possible.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
God, everything is getting resisted. Okay, he's got enough bleed that he's gonna Death's Door at least.
Bafflement and vexation.
Stun is really annoying. I just want to get to take my turns. I didn't even actually check. I just kind of assumed that their Blight Resist would make a Plague Grenade a poor choice there. Is that actually sensible? You know, we probably could have gotten... Well, no. We have reductions in enemy bleed resist. We don't have reductions in Blight Resist. So that probably was right to do it that way. Let's go for the Harvest just to get an extra chance of taking Wilbur off the table here. Rad. I guess I'll take the... Yeah. It's cool to get 2 charges at once. There we go, finally. It's actually kind of a lot of fire damage.
At last.
Okay.
A petty hindrance.
We got some bad luck at the beginning of that fight that made that a little scarier than it needed to be.
Potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Don't think we're gonna drop anything to equip the recorder.
The loathing abates.
And we just never... Okay, yeah, we never get to see anything. Alright, it's fine. I was looking at my inventory and not paying attention to the road. Man, Elite Wilbur? Oh, that sucks. Those stats are terrible. Holy shit. Yeah, good, good fucking job. Cool, good.
Early results are encouraging.
Yeah, hard to argue with Paracelsus's skill there. Land the flame? Okay, so even if that thing gets one more turn, that is it. Well, this is perfect. Never mind, that could have been more perfect. Okay, we don't have to worry about you anymore. You're just gonna burn to death. And you have 0. Or sorry, you have no death blow resist, which is actually meaningfully different than 0. I'm not gonna stress about it. Okay, yeah, that one went down much more smoothly.
Malaise, measured and steady.
I like this thing where we're just gaining positive relation points like crazy.
We are the
Just
flame,
all over.
burning brightly for all the world to see.
Wait, was that? Okay, no, that is the same values. No, this is a minor bouncer's belt. Hell yeah. Very slight upgrade. Ugh. Well, everybody wants to go inside. So I guess it doesn't really matter who we select this with. I didn't want to go inside. Nobody asked me. I think your dog is sick. So we're just above 50%. That's a bummer. Well, that being the case, we do something else. Like murder. Yeah, like murder. Interesting. Did that... Okay, I was going to say, did that not do anything for you? But no, there it is. Well, this is probably going to be insufficient. Do I want to smoke bomb that thing? I'm a little concerned. Damn it. The smoke bombs are really good in theory.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Okay, now this is actually a significant amount of healing. And we do have to take care of ourselves. This isn't that likely to be lethal damage. I wonder if I'm better off just sticking the bleed here.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Ah, you can't hit the one in front. Damn it. Shit, no, that's actually really bad. I'm gonna try to smoke screen this guy. There we go. Got some debuffs on the... Functional. That's really not that much damage. Probably just stabby stabby.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Remarkably, you cannot make them miss eating the corpse.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Ooh. No value from the blind there. Alright, I think we're going to go for reconstruction. Self-reconstruction here, guaranteed to be a crit. Shit, cool. Alright, well, we have other plays, obviously. Alright, comboed some fire onto the dog. Cool.
A little help impeccably timed.
There we go. That feels better. Okay, this thing is gonna tick for 19. But it has 0 death blow resist, not line death blow resist, so... Yeah, gonna knock it down to death's door so it will actually die on its turn. And then... Someday I'll hit this dog.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
It is literally gaining dodge faster than we can remove it. Okay, at least it's fucking dead now. There's nothing I can do here that will matter. That's just free healing.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Alright, we get to anamnesis on a full party of enemies. That'll be fun. So let's try to strip some of these multi-dodges. Would I rather do this, or should I just harvest? Yeah, let's just harvest to strip more dodge charges.
Steady yourself.
Ouch. Okay, that guy's dead now. He got my ability off before they started the chain stuns. Hooray! Okay, so you are actually dead on your turn. I should probably battlefield medicine. Yeah, you're not in that bad a shape.
Extinguished at last.
All right, and this lets me get rid of the elite one very cleanly. Okay, that's good. That's lucky. you get the last battlefield medicine.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
There is kind of a lot of agony going around. I was noticing that.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Alright, where are you at? You are at already dead. Fantastic. That is my favorite number for you to be at. Okay. Well, we made it. Let's see if the loot was worth the trouble.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
No, not really. Guess we got a point of mastery out of it. 2 points of mastery. Something. Whew. And we still have our wheels. We also need to replace this. All right. Okay, Bonnie caught the tarantism, but is unable to dance.
This unkempt study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
So, quirks or trinkets? I mean, we don't need quirks, or we don't need trinkets. I'm gonna go for the quirk. Photomaniac. So some kind of bonus when light is high. It's a little weak.
Travel without proper reconnaissance. A hasty and reckless thing indeed.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Do we want to just leave? Who wants to leave? You want to leave a bunch of our money behind, which I don't really love the idea of. We're probably going to need that. We're not in terrible shape. We can probably take them. Yeah, this isn't that bad of a fight. I do not love how upgraded these enemies are, though. I'm going to expend the last of these. Also just try to manage people's stress levels a little bit. Okay, so he's going to get one action. Okay, that is totally fine. That's actually really good for us. Ouch. Whew. It is so scary to like set yourself up for an action, like to put in the effort to put a blind token on something and then still have to like be worried that it's maybe gonna have no effect. Okay, so 2 of them are dead. I'm just gonna finish this off. Should I cauterize you? Nah, you're probably fine. Again, offense is the better defense. Okay, got misses off of both of the tokens. That's really lucky.
Development.
Do I want to just, like, burn this off? Gosh, I really would love to play a vulnerability hex on him. It's fine. Alright, so you have 2 effective HP left. think I want to just start cutting through this guy.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Yeah, because you are dead already. Yeah. I can kill the Skulker instead of... I should probably do that. Yeah. That's probably better than healing the Jester. If I hit this thing, we're not going to get a chance to cast. Am I okay with letting it take a weakened turn? I think I am. I'm going to just burn my my turn here. Because I want a battlefield medicine. Oh, right. There's that. It's still fine. Alright, please don't hit me for a million. Damn it. Was hoping it would just miss.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Okay. Do we want to kill it? I mean, we don't have to. Does the, this does require the target to be under half. Okay, never mind. Let's just finish it.
The work continues.
Not gonna get any more healing out of that one. Alright, money and mastery.
The loathing whispers.
And then we just gain more loathing. Okay, that honestly wasn't that bad. I really like the mountain, like, overlooking, always visible over the
Rest now for
the
a
thing
time.
directly in front of you. Alright, Bonnie also gets a head injury. Fucking great. Fear of death and dying. Neat freak. Cool, everybody gained the terrible stuff, but Alhazred except gained bonus damage, which is actually cool. And this is actually not a bad disease if your whole party's immobilized all the time. All right, well, we may as well use our whittling tools here because Sarmenti can take them now. Did you become less boisterous? I guess he did. Okay. He's germ phobic and a neat freak. Will he still eat the food? He will, somehow, remarkably.
The next stop is leagues
All right,
away.
that's gonna get healed already.
Plan accordingly.
So we have some lowered prices here. How? We're doing just fine on health. Are our relationships in a place where we can make meaningful changes? It would not take very much to bump these up to neutral. Yeah, it'd be really easy to bump up to neutral.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Please keep the sort the way I wanted it. That's really annoying. So it's Bonnie is a point short with Sarmenti and Paracelsus. Okay, so now everybody's at least neutral with everybody else. And Alhazred and Paracelsus are like real friendly. And we're probably not going to be able to push to anything better than that, but that's honestly fine. Okay, so other in items. We can get ourselves a little bit of resistance. Stuns are really annoying. That's kind of it. I guess we do have access to 2 whiskey and a playing cards. I don't know. We could put a lot of effort into this and maybe get +1, you know, get a relationship up 1 level, maybe. I will take all of these.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
So first of all, stun resist down on you, because everybody always tries to stun you. Plus 20% healing received from skills. Feels like Bonnie's the one who needs it least, probably. People really don't target her that much. And it would be combat items from there. Like, bear traps are probably worth having. How are we doing on, like, who's equipped with what? Okay, you have an open space. Somebody in the party would like the light level to remain high. So we could grab the smoke bombs as well. And the laudanum, I suppose. I think I would rather give the enemy blind than remove blind from us. And it's probably better to go laudanum than it is to have extra light on hand. Probably. Alright, mastery training.
Be taught that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Maybe the heal skills, honestly. Maybe harvest. We don't really, like, we have no idea what we're going up against here, which does make things a little tricky. Battlefield medicine. Yeah, it removes more stuff at once, which is probably valuable. You're not actually going to have controlled burn equipped. We'll upgrade that heal and maybe vulnerability hacks. Yeah, like the 2 vulnerability tokens is a pretty big deal. All right, and with that, I think there is nothing left to do but rest.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
So I can't imagine there are going to be 3 academic studies, right? Also, we probably don't need mastery points at this moment. We still do need to see a hoarder for one of our goals. Avoid the field hospital. I don't know, I might just go to the field hospital anyway and say screw the candles.
Trenches and tents.
All right.
Front lines of a war that was never fought.
Let's see how these relationships turn out. The odds should be really low for us to get a negative at this point.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Vulnerability hacks and Razor's Wit. That's not super likely to come in handy. This relationship keeps being great. That's beautiful. Slice off. I mean, Paracelsus is already going to be at 0 stress, though, so I guess it kind of doesn't matter.
Tried and tested.
A bond to be counted on.
Okay, and this is a relationship that's just never going to trigger. So, I mean, it's all positives, but it's kind of the only thing that actually happened here is that we're sure Paracelsus won't stress out. It's fine. It's fine, I guess. And I think with that, we're going to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We have one more area left, and then the mountain. We may, on this run, get to see the boss of the 3rd chapter for the first time. And probably get murdered by it, but you know, we've had a pretty good string of luck so far with just like sight reading the bosses. Mechanics haven't been all that complicated, so who knows, all kinds of things might occur. Come back next time to resolve the suspense here, and we'll see you then.